Every group project has one person who attends the first meeting, says, "We should remain impartial," and then disappears until presentation day. In Europe, that person is Switzerland. The usual explanation involves mountains, mercenaries, and geopolitics. But the documents point to something simpler. Switzerland invented modern neutrality because Switzerland was already the worst group project on the continent. Before it was a country in the modern sense, the Swiss Confederation was a bundle of autonomous cantons. They sent representatives to a diet, but there were no binding majority decisions. A canton could even revoke a joint decision later. Imagine submitting a slide deck when every member has their own password, their own religion, and the right to delete slide 3 after it has been graded. A common foreign policy was not difficult. It was structurally fictional. Then came Marignano in 1515. Swiss troops tried the collaborative expansion model against France and lost badly. Artillery had done more preparation than they had. The defeat did not instantly create legal neutrality. Swiss mercenaries kept fighting abroad, but it taught the Confederation an important lesson: collective ambition produces collective consequences, which are the least popular kind. The Reformation made the problem worse. Some cantons were Catholic, others Protestant, and foreign alliances followed the same divide. When the 30 Years' War turned Central Europe into history's most destructive committee meeting, choosing a side abroad risked civil war at home. So the Confederation adopted a policy the Swiss government itself translates as a sitting still. That is not an analogy. That was the policy. For centuries before the online status menu, Switzerland had selected Do Not Disturb. In 1648, the Peace of Westphalia strengthened Swiss independence from the Holy Roman Empire. In 1674, the Diet formally declared neutrality during France's invasion of Franche-Comté. The cantons had found their first successful shared deliverable, declining everyone else's invitation. The one time a manager overruled them, the results proved the theory. France invaded in 1798, collapsed the old confederation and assigned Switzerland to Team Napoleon. Switzerland lost control of its foreign policy and became a battlefield. This was not a counterexample. It was a controlled experiment. So in 1815, the great powers formally recognized perpetual Swiss neutrality and guaranteed its territory. The arrangement was beautifully efficient. Switzerland would not join Europe's teams, and Europe would stop using its desk. A buffer state was useful to everyone, especially the buffer. By 1907, the Hague Conventions gave neutrality terms and conditions. Neutral territory was inviolable. Belligerents could not move troops or munitions through it. And the neutral state had to defend those rules. This is why Swiss neutrality is armed. Switzerland was not hiding under the desk. It was standing beside the desk with a rifle, insisting nobody copy the answers. That distinction mattered in both world wars. Switzerland mobilized, guarded its borders, managed dangerous internal divisions and remained outside the fighting. Neutrality was not magic, and survival also depended on military deterrence, concessions, geography, allied resistance, and good fortune. But as group management systems go, we guard our section and join nobody else's proved remarkably durable. Modern Switzerland has refined the method. It joined the United Nations in 2002, cooperates in peace support, applies sanctions, offers mediation, and works with NATO's Partnership for Peace, without joining NATO. This is not abandoning the group project strategy. It is perfecting it. Switzerland participates in the class, chooses its task, keeps control of its contribution and never signs the shared liability clause. Other countries had stayed out of wars before. Switzerland's invention was making abstention permanent, armed, internationally recognized and useful to everybody. It turned "leave me out of this" from an excuse into foreign policy infrastructure. So yes, Switzerland invented neutrality to avoid group projects. Not by doing nothing. By collaborating with everyone while never allowing anyone else to assign the teams.